Then, sensational Saturday here. Spending some time in one of my most favoritist places in the world, my screen porch. Yeah. Fast becoming a habit, but nothing wrong with this habit, right? Yeah. So, last night was pretty cool with all the fireworks going off all around me, pretty much. Uh, at one point, I counted five shows going off. Um, there was two professional ones, like at bars or something like that. And then there was people in the area that were doing their own thing. Um, yeah, that was pretty cool. You know, as a frugal bastard, I didn't have to spend a dime to watch fireworks. Now, granted, they weren't right in front of my face, but yeah. Next year, if there is a next year, um, once things settle down here and stabilize, and I got a handle on finances and things like that, I might do something here. We'll see. I like fireworks. I always have. Yeah, I just, as I've gotten older and I look at the price of some of these things, you know, 10, 15 bucks for one cannon box, it's gone in less than 5 minutes. Ooh, that was pretty. I have a real hard time justifying the expense. Anyway, I fully expected to wake up to rain, but no. Temperatures are in the 70s. It's still muggy. It's still humid, sticky. But I don't see any threat of pending rain, so I think I'm going to switch gears on today's projects, and I'm going to work on that cell phone tower, punching the cable into the house, and important thing I got to do is up on that porch, somehow water's getting in to the wall, and I think it's coming in from the sill plate on that upper deck door. So I might do some work up there today. I bought a couple of cans of that Flex Seal rubberized coating, and that was 30 bucks. But I think I might get up there today and pull the sill plate off, see what's going on underneath there, and lay a heavy coat of that rubberized sealer down in areas that look like they could be problematic. I can't let that situation just go, because eventually I'm going to have some problems. So I think think we'll deal with that here. Since it's not raining, that'll give that stuff time to cure and set up. And I am going to put the mopboard trim in the bedroom. I think I will try to install a central ceiling light fixture. I'm going to put one of my can lights up in that bedroom in the center where the center light used to be. I have to wire my outside receptacle back up that's down here on the lower level. I can do that. So I've got some things to do. Yeah. Might do some yard work. Yeah. Not having a lawn, per se, is kind of nice. If I don't want to, I don't really have to mow. But, yeah. Didn't get any message yesterday from the diva succubus mongoose. Usually she's pretty good about doing her nice person duty and chiming in on the holidays and wishing me a nice holiday. Happy Thanksgiving, stuff like that. Yeah, not a peep about 4th of July. Although it's, some people, it's not a big holiday or anything like that. It's no big deal, essentially. It's not a major deal like Christmas or Thanksgiving or something like that. But usually she does her obligatory, I'm a nice person, duty to placate herself and make herself feel like she's a nice person. And then she chimes in and then immediately blocks me so I can't reply. It's comical. That way she can sit back and go, I'm a nice person. I did my good deed for the day. I wished him a happy holiday. I wished everybody in my Rolodex a happy holiday. Yeah. I sit back and I think about the people I've been with, relationship-wise, attempted relationship-wise, and think about how life would be with certain people, and with her, I would have been expected and required to take her out somewhere for dinner, drinks, and a live in-person fireworks show. Yeah. Entertainer. And pay for my sex at the end of the night. Other people, I don't know. I don't think Scrunch would have expected or required me to take her out for entertainment. I'm the one that actually suggested it. I thought she was going to be here for 4 days, so I said, well, you want to try to find a place to go and we can watch fireworks and stuff like that. Mia, I don't think she would have cared either way either. Now that I know there's a somewhat decent situation here with stuff going on around the area. Granted, it's not a front row seat. So last night, um, when I showed you that little bit of video, that was somebody across the lake that was putting on their own show. And there was a couple of businesses close by that were doing professional grade stuff, but they were so far away that whatever they were launching wasn't getting over the treetops. So I couldn't really see it. So that's why the video yesterday kind of sucked, except for the one guy across the lake. But, yeah, I don't know. I think about these things, you know, it's pointless, but I do. So yeah, I was tempted this morning to go out on the water for a little bit, but I've kind of got it out of my system, the fishing. I love to fish, right? But there's bigger things to do, more important things to do, because I'm obsessed with this house. Yeah. So, speaking of which, I unblocked her this morning. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the old, if she does communicate, I'm going to get the old, let's discuss this, I want you to hear my opinions, and yeah, blah. But, I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much a rundown of the morning here. Yeah, I got to get to the grocery store, so that's gonna hurt because my grocery store here is more expensive than the grocery store I had down in Central, and I don't think, I'm not sure, but I don't think they have a perks program. You know, a card that you can get where if you have the card, you get discounts off of certain items, you know. You get perks at the gas pump and things for being a customer. I'm not so sure this location has that. But I definitely noticed that items at this grocery store are more expensive. It's the only option. Now, granted, down by Central, South Central, where I lived, that was the only option as well. But they still have screaming deals, good prices. That's a Piggly Wiggly store, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with it. This one up here is a pick and save, and there ain't no saving. You're doing a lot of picking, but no saving. So, I don't know. But I have to get in there and get some stuff. And I really don't want to dip into my savings account. It's at a nice, even number. I need to keep some of it in there for the mortgage payment. So I don't know. Now, granted, pulling that money for the bed sheet and quilt set, since there isn't, it doesn't appear to be a woman in my world right now, wasn't necessary at this time. But I got 20% off the stuff, free shipping, and it was under $100. So, strike while the iron is hot kind of thing. So, it is what it is, but I gotta be careful here with the finances, otherwise I'm gonna run out here pretty quick, and then we're gonna be right back to being a broke loser. Yeah. So, all right. I don't know how warm it's supposed to get. I didn't watch the weather. I'll do that here next and see. I hope it's not like yesterday. Yesterday was miserable. Taking that shower last night. Last thing of that was heaven. Oh, that was heaven. Yeah. But all right, that's all I got for now. That was just mindless drivel. But that's pretty much the state of affairs in my world. So once I start working on these projects, I'll bring you along for that, and we'll go from there. So talk soon.